What will change in the second half? Spain with so much of the ball as you would expect.
আবারও ফ্রান্স স্পেন আক্রমণে দেখা যাক কি করে।
2006 out in Qatar is Costa Rica. And the goals were flying big time in that one. It's a kind of far on the wall as to what Livingston and Fontaine might have been saying at half-time. Maybe you would have an idea to it.
Imagine that Illuminati asking it's good to be willing to run behind more when that does. That's when Spain were able to generate one of their opportunities to bring it up to Joel. So I think the crossbar would just take somebody being unselfish enough to put the run on to open up space for a teammate. And Spain can unlock this Cabo Verde side, and once they do, then the game plan completely changes and the entire complexion of this match does if Spain can get the first goal.
Here's Llorente. No changes being made. It's the break by the case of Lamine now waits. It's about his moment. Here's American applause. Over the top he goes. Nice kick here with a touch. Receiving has been very, very good so far. Close away here for Cabo Verde. Looking close to qualifying for a World Cup before. The so-called group of death in the 2022 qualifiers. To beat Nigeria in the final group stage game to reach the playoffs, they were able to do so. The 14th African team to play the World Cup.
And all those things will be something that we're used to join on halftime with this team talk. So we look around each other and we gotta commit to each other to playing like they did in the first half again for the next 45 minutes. Really the same enthusiasm and passion that any one of the crowd Canadians around the world would play if they were fortunate enough to be able to put on the jersey today.
With the cross, straight from the finish. Llorente to pick up the pieces. That's the problem, Brazilian.
I expect to see Llorente and Cucurella in extremely advanced positions part of the second half while this match stays scoreless. There's really no threat for Cabo Verde besides Llorente up top, so you can take the risk, the 2v1 defensively, and great opportunities and chances. We just saw a moment ago, Spain's looking for more high-quality chances inside the box as opposed to from distance.
Two scores up from Montero. Really been able to get out of their own half. First few minutes of the second period.
Make no mistake about it, the pressure's all on Spain to go and find a goal. Cabo Verde are completely content sitting out as this. But that's how you got the ball gas and where we go.
That's it. To David. Fabio is taking in his stride and Montero breaks it up. Cucurella now. Don't forget the use of otherwise. 3 points in the first half. A lot of goals in there now. Marcus Llorente. Married to the court. Let's take a go now and going over the top. To get the slam shot in his face.
First time we've seen that from Oyataba, willingness to go behind. Creates a bit of chaos and confusion for a moment. This is something out for Cabo Verde.
Recognize that he might have been offside anyhow if they got on the end of that.
Last first stage from Oyataba. Time and time again, Borges has been in position to be able to impact the play, even if it's of the last ditch variety.
number 5. Livramento. That was the pass he was intended. Spain's right back in. And again, it's there is again, it's open wide.
The refresh from Spain is really causing problems from Cabo Verde. It just looks like Spain is a half step faster right now out of the halftime interval. That's to be expected with all the energy that's been expended from Cabo Verde. It's just a glimpse of what can happen good run to be able to create some space for Torres, and Ruiz, player of his caliber, will expect himself to be able to at least test Lozinha with an effort on target.
The qualification was secured for Cabo Verde, but recently the head coach, he wanted to face the best teams in the world. He's got his wish, hasn't he?
Careful what you wish for.
Well, but not being overawed by the occasion here, his coach who is known for his organisation, his teams being well organised, mentally tough to break down. The question of that is, what's also Lozinha? His goalkeeper again with a little long this time towards the Livramento. They won't reach him. Ducky. Patrick. Also one of the superstars. Working the camera for Israel. Mendes.
Closing on anything. I believe he was called for the foul. Cabo Verde surely belong. They can compete. They knew that whilst on paper this match was a mile between the two teams in the FIFA rankings, they knew that one thing is the great equalizer is how rookie your opponent. Cabo Verde has certainly matched the effort of Spain from minute 1 until now.
Steven Morera. So Alex Kepler. 2023. Well, that's just a cross. Very nearly turned into something different to the cross.
All the way, Spain have tried to attack Spain. Imagine that's the one that finds the record and breaks the scoreless draw. Way up the ball, clearly trying to shape to find Torres in the middle of the box. It just does not come up the way he intends. And so far, it's been a microcosm of the 53 minutes where Miguel Oyarzabal, world-class player, has just been stifled all day by multiple defenders.
It's such good form whenever he puts on the shirt of Spain, who also was the villain that made the difference in the European finals from the war against England.
That's a left of the forward as well, too. Oyarzabal can have minimal touches, maximum impact if he's the one that's able to break this match open. It's the kind of quality caliber that he possesses.
Scoring his last 6 caps. Ruiz. It's a big European champion with Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal. This is like this time was very open, but Lozinha just bumping in front of him on the bounce. Doesn't start thinking about it anymore.
Luis Fuente was open with us in the presser yesterday, said that he really wants to give it a go. He's jumping at the pit to be able to get on the pitch. Just for our purposes, we're going here. Just be a second, we ask for money abroad. Just be in a little bit of discomfort. To your point about mean, the playable events not have to include it all today if you're a fan, but the longer this stays, people, you kind of think, take 30 minutes and give them enough time to be able to acclimate to the speed of the game, to be able to come in and get this mark.
So, it's still in the nick of time.
Just starting to feel this they're looking to have a look down towards the substitutes with each passing minute that this stays 0-0 and start to think get a bit more fancy about bringing this game changer in.
I'm sure that could be the case for Batista as well, constantly looking across maybe. To a time you feel if it stays this way, and something happened here. As Fabio is not getting anything out of Brasilia so far. Yeah, Ruiz for the couple of goals in the Club World Cup. The semi-final against Real Madrid last year. Six international goals he's got. Talking about changes, it looks as though Common Fred are going to be the first to make a change in Dorado outside. He's just getting his final instructions. It goes again, but it's repelled once again. Montero has been stepped going in for a delivery of this. Patience again from Spain. A miracle pass. Looking for changes.
Spain's patience will be tested. No problem with this second from the court. So we'll be trying to get that on target to really threaten Brazilio with anything. Brazilio's been up to the test time and time again. And Spain just look like they need to do something a little bit differently right now. It's been a lot of besinning. But something improved in the second half with more numbers pressing to win it back.
It's the wave is Subjufier. They're opportunity something more here, Spain, and the times. And cards by Billy Bridges.
The one thing Gallagher cannot do is beat themselves by making silly turnovers and making mistakes.
The sides. It's the serve right. The Atlanta Stadium. So Mendes is header away. We're inside. Roger. Handed Roger. Livramento. That's Pedro. It's a slide through. And then Ruiz back in the goes for Senior says that's mine. What goes what I did with something.
Best player in the game so far. It was a really enticing entry pass, though. One of the first times we've seen play from Spain willing to just go directly vertical through the heart of the back four, back five. The Cabo Verde almost leads to a really dangerous opportunity.
There's Mendes in the orange. Ryan Mendes taking it for himself. Gabby was strong and fair. According to our referee. Martinez. One for these changes to be made as well. So three being made here. make quickly as well. Here's part of the new rules. So it seems to be sorted out very, very quickly. Switch to third in 2 seconds. Over that. The ball to be honest, to wait a minute to come on. So the first introduction here, this is Roy Semedo, who plays football in Cyprus. Doro Duarte, who plays for Ludogorets in Bulgaria. And the introduction of Nino da Costa of Istanbul, Başakşehir. Orlando, Duarte, and Kavanaugh, Vasily with the punch.
আজকের পর থেকে আমার বাড়িতে কন্ডিং এর জন্য কেউ আসবেন না
So the reason the first to blink. Working changes, they've done a lot of running. The mental side of things as well. They absolutely need to be absolutely perfect. Because the embarrassment of which is really that Delfonte has at his disposal. Just on the bench. So can make an impact. Danilo, Rico Williams, Ronaldo. It's the radio miscooking Harry Potter.
What's that?
Yes.
There we go. Some of the interesting ones.